This question and answers on this Kundalini and enlightenment. So, people have a lot of doubts about the Kundalini and enlightenment, especially Kundalini Magic and enlightenment. I'm going to share important things to you all. See, why do I created this Facebook page and social media? In childhood, I had a thought: what happens after death? This thought took me into spirituality. The life is impermanence, and the bother, worry, what happens after death. It's all about our mind, our thoughts, and we live the life. So here I am trying to share this information. Why I am sharing all in social media? Because of to give some inspiration to the people. People will feel some kind of inspiration. What people do in social life and spiritual life, people, if they are benefiting, they do it. If they don't get benefit, they don't do it. So once you start telling about Kundalini, many other people may not consider, but spiritual minded people, what we called everybody spiritual being, but still the higher level of conscious being, spiritual minded people, they will be interested about Kundalini and this enlightenment, Kundalini magic especially. Kundalini magic is truth, enlightenment, that is truth. So you should not expect anything in your life for the liberation, for Kundalini. You will live the life. Whatever you feel, you do it. This is a natural process. Kundalini, you can't grab the Kundalini into you. You can't purchase the Kundalini. You can't grab the Kundalini. In the social life, through money, you can purchase many things. And suppose if anybody seeing this video, please comment below. You can't grab the Kundalini. Kundalini is a natural process. Before, whatever I had thought in my childhood life and life after life, what happens after death, this talk took me into spirituality. I did some breathings, meditation, and the Guru said me that Kundalini will be awakened. He not revealed much information. So I felt that through the Kundalini, we'll get the answers from the questions. And later on, practicing, even I heard about chakras. I feel the chakras will be very difficult to activate. It will take lifetimes. So according to our conscious level, we practice and we get benefited. See, simply you can't desire for Kundalini. It is a natural process. What I said, you can't handle the weight, higher weight. Example, you can weight the physical weight, you can carry 5 kgs, 10 kgs. You can't go beyond that. We have limitations, the physical strength. The same thing, consciousness can handle the Kundalini. The higher conscious beings, they get like higher thoughts. What happens after death, life after life, about liberation. So you practice spirituality and you step into the whatever the path of enlightenment, whatever you are going through spiritual process, the Kundalini will be happen anytime. Why I am trying to share is the information, whatever I am sharing, that gives some inspiration to the people. So this thing is there, this thing is there. If you practice, you will be benefited and socially and spiritually to make a happy life, blissful life. Again, you go through with the struggles, the sufferings in the Kundalini process. What I'm trying to say is how the Kundalini changes your life, how to we achieve the liberation. Here I am going to share few things. First, you should not be worried about Kundalini awakening or not. Let it be happen, let it not happen. Be accept this position. Everything will be auspicious. I will reveal some secrets here. You have your own daily life, your spiritual practices, whatever you do, life, social life, that's fine. So, why people always be worried about the future, worried about life? If you take me, I was worried about the after death, life after life, the childhood. So the time we don't know anything, we worry, we feel bad. And the same thing happens to people in social life also. They worried about the social things, how to get social things, this and that, money, properties. So the thing appears in front of your eyes. You do some social artwork, you get those things. But how to get the answers, experiences, life after life, the God is there or not, how the creation, what is this, what is that. Even if somebody is sharing the information also, you will be not happy, satisfied. The self-wisdom is required. The self-experience and knowledge is necessary. Then you will be satisfied and happy. Whatever I am trying to share with you, see, whatever you achieve or not achieve, everything is so normal. So once you raise Kundalini, it's normal. Once you get liberation, it's normal. That is what before and after. You looking for something you want to achieve, you achieve that is normal. You feel like that. What I'm trying to share is here, the secret, something which is secret is there, that is revealed. Example, if you see the society, if you seeing this nature or beauty of nature, you feel how you the perception, the Kundalini awakening, raising an enlightenment, that changes your perception, the mind patterns, the way of thinking will be changed, way of looking perception will be changed. Everybody will see, but after raising Kundalini enlightenment, you see the divinity everywhere, the beauty of creation. You see the beauty of creation. So divine is taking care of everything. Even the life after life also, divine will take care of everything. There are certain things exist. Suppose if you take the oxygen is there, the oxygen, the what we breathe. If there is no oxygen, there is no life. Example you take on the planet Earth. The same thing above this Earth atmosphere, in the cosmos and beyond the cosmos. First thing is divine is eternal in the form of consciousness. Even the energies are exist in the cosmos, in subtle worlds also, but divine is eternal. There's a level of what I said, oxygen, consciousness, energy. The level of certain things are there. You call as some. I don't know how to call the names. In India, in Hinduism, Vedas, Sanatana Dharma, it's not a religion. They kept some name, Yamadharmaraja and Indra and Vanadeva, or this air god, and there are certain names are there. If you take example from, if you taking the from politician also, from ward councillor to the state level and in national level, the prime minister or president, the same thing, the beauty of this creation, the divine which exists, the level of conscious being, something which is called as what I said before, Yamadharmaraja, Indra, take examples. Like this, something that which exists, that is taking care of everything. The energy consciousness that taking care of you, that is there inside. The divine is exist, eternal. Even the life after life also, you don't need to be worried. You will be in a safe zone. You will be in a blissful zone. The thing is, something we don't know. Example, if you're going into some cave, some unknown area, new place, some cave you are going into darkness. You don't know what is there, how the things happens. Same thing happening with the at the time of death, after death, what happens. That was bothered me in the childhood. Even though at the age of 18, 20, I was started feeling more bothering. One day I will achieve this. By the God grace, the thankful to myself and the divine, within a 2 years, age of 21 and 22, 23, the 14 years back, 12 years back, I was saw the success. The secret that which will revealed. Kundalini is a divine force that awakens and raises your way of perception, your way of thoughts will be changed within gradually. It took me from 2008 to 2016. I saw success in 2008-10 only. I saw success in spiritual life, but I don't know how to see success. I went through the yoga learning and connected sessions. I saw the success in a short time. The Kundalini Magic. What is Kundalini Magic? What we have questions and doubts spiritually, that got revealed through the Kundalini Enlightenment. Kundalini awakening itself, you are stepping into enlightenment. What is enlightenment? The Kundalini will need to raise up to certain higher chakras. Then you understand the divine exists eternal. Then you understand the experience of how the death happens. Even after leaving the body also, where you go, how you merge into the divine, you're going to have experiences and the wisdom, knowledge and experiences. That keeps you in a relief state. What I said, people are worrying even in social life, they're stressed, tension, they're not, the mind is not in relaxed in this position. The mind is always going here and there. They are worried for the future in social life, financially, properties, this and that. That's okay, you do some work, you see success in social life. What about spiritual life is a higher thing. The social life, what you see success, that is temporary happiness. Seeing success in spiritual life, that is a permanent happiness. That called as a liberation. You also liberated right now also. The thing is, you don't have wisdom, you don't have a realization. Once you have wisdom or realization, that you need to take into deeper of the mind, to subconscious mind, deeper of the mind, then you applying the knowledge, wisdom into your life, you're going to have a relief state. While living also, you always relief state. Otherwise, people kept bothering, worried, and the mind not stable, mind fluctuating. There is a much more thing is there. What you gain this wisdom and the knowledge, that keeps you relieved, the fine. But how to achieve this? According to your level of conscious being, you see some level of success in your life. First thing is, you don't desire. The higher conscious being can awaken and raise your Kundalini easily. The sharing the social media is not about my publicity. It's all about give some inspiration. Those who feeling inspiration from this post and the videos, the information, they you practice, then you see some level of benefits. Sooner or later, if possible, we can have some group session also. I'll share some important information, Kundalini, which already shared in the YouTube and the Facebook articles. So that all helps a lot. The proper way of practice is required. Without expectations, you practice. It's not about you awakening Kundalini. It's not all about you growing spiritually step by step. It's a lifetime's process. This life, next life. Whatever we achieved, the spiritual status in this life, it will continue. If we talk about next life, people will afraid. People will afraid about the death. People will afraid about the next life. Oh, what happened like that? Some people also not afraid. Depends upon our mind and the The mind and the perception, how you take the things. So it's fine. Some people are afraid. It depends upon the mind maturity. Some people may not be afraid. They feel that fear will be there inside the deeper of the mind. The fear of death. All these things makes panic, phobia, tension, panic, anxiety, and the depression. People may feel I don't afraid of this that, but the time of situation, even the Kundalini person, higher conscious being, if you take me, and not afraid of the death, the long back. At the time of death, I was little panic, worried. We don't know what happens after that. So I want to be in this body. I want to be in this body. I'm grabbing myself, grabbing. Not possible. I accept it. And after that, so beautiful, auspicious, divine himself comes in the form of space. It will take you. It grabs you. This is the secret I'm sharing here. What I said the previously, how the oxygen is there, the beauty of the nature. Before coming into the enlightenment, you see that everything is illusion, everything is temporary. After raising Kundalini enlightenment, you see the beauty of the divine, beauty of the creation, beauty of the cosmos, beauty of the subtle worlds, multiverse, beauty, everything is so beautiful and everything is so normal also. At the time of living the life also, by childhood, your parents will take care of you. Once you are growing, you get maturity, you will take care of yourself, your brothers, your family, they will be there, relatives. Even the divine is protecting you within a form of conscious energies. After life also, we disconnected. Now also we are connected with the divine, but late after the life, we disconnect the divine, but still we are connected very subtly. Now it's connected very subtly. It's very difficult to experience the divine. The God is power eternal. So most of the people, they disconnected, but still though no need to be worried. What I said before, some level of being the Hindu Dharma, that Vedic, they kept some names called as Yama Dharmaraja, Yamadutas, the semi-gods, the divines, Devatas, example, they have names, they kept names. They don't exist physically. Yes, long back Rama came the physically in the form of like a guru as a divine, the purest beings, the Krishna. That is different. They came, the soul, pure soul, they came here to guide and they go back. What I'm talking about, the Mother Maharaj, they don't exist physically. Yamadutas, they are the astral world. They are exist in different level. So after life also, they take care of you. Nothing to be worried. Example I'll tell. We have a CC cameras. Police protection is the example. If somebody is harming you, example I am telling. This is okay, normal. That is so huge, even at the time of death, after death also. Something that exists that will take care of you. So Kundalini keeps you blissful state, relief state all the time. At the time of death, even after death also, you come to know already only. Even at the life living, you will be in a blissful state. So what we feel suffering, the pain and suffer, that is the hell. Living life also we suffering. We have an example. I'm taking a lot of health issues. Even though you go through with the hell and suffering in the Kundalini process. After life also, that is a different. What we feel suffering called as hell, that's a different thing. For spiritual beings, they feel in a rest in bliss. They will be rest in bliss. How are you getting the spiritual maturity, spiritual consciousness, energies? The energy that keeps you in a blissful state by living after life also. Nothing to be worried. You live your life. You come out from the social desires. What I am trying to say is here, don't desire for a Kundalini, practice your things. The counseling is required. The person to person, different level of conscious beings, planet Earth, human beings. So you practice according to your level. The counseling is required. I have shared so many information in YouTube videos and the Facebook also. Kundalini is dangerous. Kundalini is blissful. The counseling is required. Without proper guidance. If you think you practice more hours pranayama, if you think you practice more hours meditation, if you are a higher conscious being, it will be well and good. You go through sufferings. You will come in. You Kundalini journey is like you going into the deeper of the hell, and later on you achieve the heaven. And another thing is there. Some people intellectually they feel so much. You see society, everybody running behind money, 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 money. Very less percent of people going into the path of spiritual enlightenment, Kundalini. They get intellectually they feel so money is nothing. The Kundalini is ultimate thing. Or they are good mature people. If you're running for Kundalini, again that may create a problem within you due to chakra blockages, especially. Ultimately, if a person not have sexual desires, it will be so beautiful. You awake your Kundalini, raise your Kundalini easily. You will not have ego also. Through spiritual experiences, you go within deeper. Sometimes you have different experiences. You are nothing. You are infinity being. Your ego will die to the death experiences. Even if you not have a death experience, also you feel that you are atomic being, space being. You have certain experiences to that your ego will die. The higher conscious being, they don't have fear at the time of death. They may get fear, but after that they get relief. Once you getting certain kind of wisdom and experience and knowledge, you will be out of fear also. You not have fear, you not have ego. The main problem comes here, sexual desires, the form of chemical, something which is there without positive, negative, there is no creation. That thing, the cover, the chakras, even the person are not having the sexual lustful desires also, your old samskaras, karmas are stored within. That need to be evaporated, that need to be reduced. Once, if you are getting free from those things, samskaras, negative karmas getting reduced, you can change your fate also. Everybody have fate. You can change your fate if you want. And not have desires, then you awake with a safe Kundalini. Otherwise, having desires, it creates another level problem. You will not see success in social life, you will not see success in a spiritual life. Kundalini is a very dangerous energies. Levels of energies exist. Sexual energies or physical energy, example I am telling, or life force or prana shakti, example I am telling. For we talking, the senses using this sensitive energies. For physical actions, there is some level of energy. So we talk about the prana shakti, the life force. So if you coming to the Kundalini, is the purest energies. People talk cosmic energy. Kundalini is a pure divine energy. Even though beyond that we talk about the divine space, divine consciousness, that is eternal. Once we coming into the Kundalini, what happens? It's what I said before, the electric energy. Example, you take nuclear energy. You have to handle the nuclear energy properly. Otherwise, if you are leakages, if example I am telling, if you nuclear energy leakages, it creates some kind of problem. So nuclear energy can't match with the Kundalini. That's a different thing. The energies, the very powerful, it creates a disturbance. It can damage your chakras. It can makes you prisoner. It can. What I'm trying to say is here, you can't see success in spiritual and social. You need a counseling. You need to go through the counseling. Then you go with the proper precautions. Balanced way is required. The person not having desire, that's well and good. Otherwise, so intellectually, if you are going through the Kundalini journey, that makes you a problem. Kundalini is the highest pure energies that gives you blissful, the pure innocent beings on planet Earth. The pure divine beings on planet Earth, they came and gone like Jesus, Buddha, before that also Muhammad. They are a good, Jesus given the Bible. Muhammad given the Quran, the Krishna is given the Bhagavad Gita. Krishna has came back long back. Before that also Rama came back in the physical form. The great rishis, sages, they are pure, innocent, good beings. They don't know about the social life. So it's fine that once you're raising Kundalini or enlightenment, you understand everything. But spiritual people or innocent beings in social life, they don't see success social life. First, you see success in a spiritual life. The same thing happened with me long back. What I had worried about the life, after death, I want to achieve the liberation. That kept me bothered. I don't know how to achieve this. I heard about Kundalini, I heard about the chakras. I thought it's difficult. One day I need to do something, I need to achieve this, I need to get the answers. By the God grace, divine grace, it happened easily. The 14 years back, 2008, the month of April. Last week I remember the Kundalini awakening happened. Before that I went through certain experiences. Before that also I went through a lot of sufferings, pain and sufferings. And you got again strong thoughts, experiences, you get the wisdom. After Kundalini awakening, death experience I got, the step by step chakra rotations. Again from here, Kundalini can be raised to higher chakras within a year, within 6 years, 8, it depends. From my journey, Kundalini 2008 to 2016, I achieved some level of perfect wisdom. The Kundalini raised and sometimes Kundalini will raise, Kundalini fall down also. The Kundalini, if you're feeling Kundalini is fall down, don't worry, again it will raise. Again you need to practice the breathing and meditation. It will raise, you need to spend the free time. What's happening? If you are many years, if you are busy in social life, Kundalini not raise again. You need to spend again free time for much more than longer duration. That is what, in younger ages only, we have younger energies. We are young beings, healthy beings. You go with the detachment, they practice, the Kundalini will be raised. Otherwise, what happens? Raising Kundalini again, it will be difficult. The same thing I do. I try to balance myself. Still, I go through with some difficulties. The balance is social life, spiritual life. You have to have a certain social and spiritually, financially. Not about financially. Financially, so it will come. You know, to do services to the people, share the yoga. You get monthly income. This and that. The energies will go to the people, invisible energies. Again, you feel down. Again, you need to spread the free time, balancing the life. It's not easy things. Kundalini raising also, you need to work out yourself. After enlightenment also, you need to work out. Socially, spiritually, you need to balance. Then only you see the success. But nothing to be worried. What I am trying to share the before. For a normal human being also, even animal being, everything is liberated soul. Everything is enlightened already. Divine is taking care of things. Living life after life, everything is taken care of the divine. So that's what we have a doubts, confusion in our lives. The socially spiritual social life, what you see, you get those things. That's a different thing, easy thing. It appears in front of your eyes. You achieve that. You can't grab the Kundalini. You can't grab the enlightenment. It's all about the blueprint within your consciousness level, energy levels. You're practicing the spirituality, naturally you'll get those things. And you will be in a blissful state. Again, one thing I'm telling, the desires, sexual desires, I'm not telling it's a good or bad. I shared this thing in other videos also. It not affects your Kundalini at all. It need to reduce it. I shared one previous video, still it is there in my link. If anybody want, I'll share that how to check your sexual desires, how much it getting reduced. Even the people think not have desire, but will be there in deeper of the mind. You should not be tempted. You may spend time with many people. That's what I said, the virginity. People may misunderstood about. It's not about virginity. If you are detached person, whatever you do, it will raise again. The thing is, having desires, you can't raise a Kundalini. So, The Kundalini, that which keeps you blissful. What I saying, this thing desires the chakra point that make after life also people afraid of the death. Some people say I don't have fear of death, but still it is there inside. The time of death over it, maybe they feel bad because of they push it down. They don't have proper energies. They go to sufferings. The great spiritual people, the great higher matured spiritual people, even though without Kundalini also, they do proper good karma, good deeds, they will achieve the heavenly bliss. Some level of rest in peace. Nobody will get rest in peace. That is not an easy task. Everybody in a social life, you do something, you get like punishment. Same thing, spiritual life also. The punishment that called as a hell, we are creating ourselves punishments. The Kundalini person, wherever they are, they will be blissful state. Even though if you take Kundalini person to hell also, it will be blissful state. The hell will become heaven. Why people want heaven? Why people want only happiness? Why they don't want struggles? Because of they can't handle those things. The higher conscious being can handle everything. Try to understand, my dear friends, brothers and sisters, the great masters, great souls, rishis, and what I said the names before, many masters, they went through the sufferings to achieve the ultimate bliss. The spiritual journey, the spiritual enlightenment, that is the ultimate thing. The ultimate liberation, the freedom at soul level. We have freedom at the physical level right now. We not have a freedom at the mind level, little bit 50-50. For soul level, there is no freedom. We are prisoners. So do nothing to be worried. Raising Kundalini, liberation, enlightenment, that you will have freedom at the all levels. Freedom at the soul level. You will be an eternal bliss. You will be a blissful being. You are a relief state. You achieve. You stay in a position, the equine state, that we can be relief state all the time. Even while living also. That is the state is important. For that you need to work. Some meditation is there. Counseling is required for person to person. Whatever I have thoughts. So the counseling, we can share the great Kundalini Guru, enlightened Guru. They can share what is enlightenment. Enlightenment is you coming out from the cage. You getting all the wisdom related to the cosmos, related to the creation, related to the life. You get all the wisdom, all the information, all the knowledge about life, death, everything, A to Z, everything you get answers from the questions. Whatever you have questions, you get answers. You get all the answers from the questions. Enlightenment. Kundalini is the key for enlightenment. Kundalini is the key for the liberation. Liberation, little difficult to achieve that full liberation at the soul level. Still at the time process. Kundalini need to go beyond the crown chakra completely. Then you come into the soul level of consciousness. Without your permission, nothing happens. Without your permission, you never take life. But liberation also sometimes need to come to the planet at this earth or maybe another universe, another planet. You come as a guru, come as a teacher, you guide, like Krishna example. This is a great soul. Even the Buddha also, you born for the liberation. The Mahavira, the great souls, the great messengers. The messengers called as a Jesus and the Muhammad messengers, the Buddha also. Buddha showed the path towards liberation. All this is what? The liberation, which is not an easy task. Still I am in the path towards the liberation. I am not bothered. People afraid of something, because of that they want to achieve liberation. Once you are not afraid of anything, you are not afraid of death, you are not afraid of the new life, then you achieve the liberation. Until that happens, in my lifetime experience of what according to my wisdom, whatever I am seeing in the childhood, I know that at the age of 4, age of 5, the life is nothing, it passes like a seconds. 100 years like 100 days. 100 years like in a second's life will finish. After the spiritual journey, in the Kundalini raising also, you have clear clarity about the our soul, what we feel. What is soul? We feel a space being, which is infinity being. Once we talk about infinity being, this life after life again happens. You get new life. People will afraid again about new life. Some people will be happy. Depends. Some people want, no, I don't want new life. I want liberation. After life also certain things are there. Again you will get new life. Life is required again. I'm telling you, sharing one more secret. Many souls that exist in the subtle world, they are struggling to get this life. Getting life is not easy again. So utilize the life properly. I'm telling you truth. Still some souls exist. They're struggling to take the new life. The beauty of life. That is what exactly. People come to know the beauty of life at the time of death, after death. People will be panic. Even those who are telling I'm not afraid of death, they feel panic due to lack of spiritual maturities, lack of spiritual wisdom. So afraid, fear, that makes you prisoner, that creates unnecessary suffering. Try to meet a great spiritual master or Kundalini Guru. I'm not telling in the world who is a fake guru. It depends upon you how you choose your guru. It depends upon you. Whatever you guru, if you achieve, you may make fake guru or guru. That is up to your maturities. The guru will guide you. There are many things are there. How to get the spiritual growth. The mind mechanism is there. Understand the mind. Understand the physical body. Understand the chakras. Understand the enlightenment, liberation. Once you're getting proper knowledge from the guru, you apply those things in your life, you will coming out of the cage. At least you will get some level of relief. That which keeps you in relief state, then you create a peace of mind, then you do proper meditation, then you see some level of success in your spiritual life. Not only this life, next life also is beautiful until you get liberation. If you take the Buddha achieved liberation, even though he saw is the past and the future. He mentioned, in the future lives also, even after achieving the liberation also, what he saw in the future lives also dukkha, sad, unhappiness. He only said himself. The same thing will sharing the Buddha followers, though Buddha was whatever shared the wisdom. See, after the liberation also, once you are taking life, that's it. Life itself, you go with happy and happiness. Socially and spiritually is another level. You go through with the sufferings. Even the liberation, whatever you achieve freedom also, if you are talking about the life, the sufferings will be there. Don't worry about the happiness. You will be blissful, but till you go through with the suffering and happiness. That is what Buddha said. And still, so what he did himself, he still the soul level of consciousness. That is what I said. The liberational state, without your permission, you will not even get next life. You reach that position. That's not an easy task. It's not about simply you activated prawn, that's okay. You raise Kundalini, you achieve and that's okay. Up to the prawn you raise enlightenment. Enlightenment not solution. Liberation means not an easy task. You need to reach that position without your permission. You're not going to have next life also. This is what exactly he achieved. This is the self-impression which I had also. Once you're raising divine consciousness, whatever I have communications, still I am not shared secrets. What you have coming with the divine, this or that, the information you get without bookish knowledge. Direct information from cosmos, from you get, you practice. Then step by step, we are penetrating, you are like coming out of from a caterpillar. Enlightenment. We are in a mask, we are removing the mask, illusionary mask. You feel freedom. Okay, achieve liberation. Still it will take, it's not an easy process. The enlightenment, you have some clear clarity in your life. The enlightenment you get, Kundalini raising. So Kundalini raising, you get enlightenment. Kundalini awakening is different. Kundalini raising is different. Managing the Kundalini is different. Until it need to raise the higher chakras, crown chakra, there you get enlightenment. Still, liberation is not easy task. You need to be at the soul level, the divinity level. Then, without your permission, nothing happens. That's the divinity state. It's not an easy task, but don't worry. Right now, also I can tell you are liberated soul, you are enlightened soul. Don't worry about the Kundalini. Live your life. Live your life. And experience the beauty of the nature. I don't want to comment on present things, people making war. And predicted the future also. 2016 I had some thought after seeing success in social life. What I'm trying to say, 2008 Kundalini awakened, raised. Before 2012, later also my Kundalini fall down. Still, I not did any kind of meditation, but still I achieved proper level of wisdom in 2016 also, after seeing success in social life. Kundalini magic. What we talk about the Kundalini magic, the thought will manifest. Okay, I worried about the life after life, I worried about the after death. So I got information, experience and the knowledge, that's fine. I don't know how to see success in social life. Worried, bothered, praying. So that is the Kundalini magic. The thought will manifest. You want to see success in social life, the thought will manifest, it will get manifested. What people want to see success in social life, spiritual life, for them it takes many lifetimes. So for example, if a person wants to see success in social life, he need to do many years work, lot of things he need to do, she need to do the things. The Kundalini being, Kundalini person, once you reach higher Kundalini, even the Kundalini falling down also, don't worry. You have power of manifestation. You get the thoughts, you manifest, you see success in a short time. That is a Kundalini magic. The thought will manifest it. So, I hope so you enjoyed this video. Don't miss this full video from beginning up to now. See the full video and try to see some of my other videos on YouTube. YouTube videos. I try to read articles. There is signs and symptoms of Kundalini is there. This page is social media creating. It's not about that you come follow the Kundalini, you achieve in this life. It's not about that. I created this social media and Facebook and information because of that, to give some inspiration. What I'm trying to say is here, without desiring for Kundalini, you practice your spirituality. Kundalini awakening enlightenment is a natural process. It happens. Meditation also is a natural process. Right now, I can hold my hand. I can keep myself as stable. My body, okay. What about the mind? Mind is fluctuating. Mind having thoughts. Mind having lot of thoughts. Why the mind can't stable? That is the things are there. You need to meet a proper guru. Proper practices is required. Stabilizing the mind. The meditation is important. The mind stability is required. Zero thoughtless state, the beauty of divine state. You be a thoughtless state, try to practice those things. It's a step-by-step journey, the spirituality, spiritual growth, basic steps. Again, it is not easy to achieve the meditative level. There are certain practices are there, and to go through with it. You have to have a lot of patience with the guru, with the teacher. It's not about what kind of guru you are getting in your life. It's not about 10 days you practice, you get like liberation. Not about the Kundalini raising. You may get some information, but you need to keep on contacting certain guru. The practice is required. So you get some kind of updated, that is called a satsang, spiritual meetings. Updated knowledge. All the practices, the mind is a mediator between you and the divine. Divine is eternal. The soul, the you self soul exists within. It is there in the mind. You are operating, seeing, talking. And divine is eternal. The divine soul that exists within you also. You practice certain thing, the soul and connecting the divine, what you have experiences about the cosmos, creation, divinity, that is comes to Kundalini raising enlightenment. Until and unless the Kundalini only, you're gonna have those experiences. Don't worry about that. Get the knowledge from the right guru, practice your spirituality. Also, you see the success in your life. Because many things are there. I'm trying my best, some information. And thank you. If any had any doubts or that, people can ask. Thank you very much.